been really effectively using those Band-Aids. They will carry you far. Like, I had a lot of practice.
I think that's how they're presented now too.
Yeah,
like it's become this, and that's why when you said that, I think it's almost like, I'm trying to think of it, a good metaphor, but the one that's coming to my mind, it's almost like driving to the grocery store in a sports car, and it's like a sports car is made for this high speed track. Like that's what it's for.
Yeah.
But you're using it just to drive 25 miles an hour.
Yeah.
To the grocery store, and it's like, well, no, it has so much more capability and ability to take you somewhere phenomenally, but you're using it for a really simple, basic task.
Not gonna lie though, I remember when I did my first Vipassana and sat long enough, and I went to my teacher and I was like, what have I done?
Go on, tell me about this. Go on.
What have I done?
What do you mean? In what way?
Because in a way it was almost like I realized once you start paying attention to your truth, it's very difficult to go back. And in some way, it felt like, I was like, oh my God, I don't know if I like this. I don't know if I like this.
So good.
Maybe I want to go back. And once you step through it, you kind of can't go back. And I remember him looking at me calmly and saying, could you even go back now, even if you wanted to? And I was like, I guess not. I guess this is the path I've chosen to walk. And to some degree, in the same way that getting cast as Hermione and like making my peace with the way that changed my life were my marching orders, I think trusting that is, that's all I can do at this point. I'm just holding on for dear life.
It's like the mafia. Like once you're in, you know too much.
Yeah, it's true.
Like,
I'll never forget that moment. Yeah, I'll never forget that moment. I was like, oh no, this is undoable now, isn't it? And he was like, kind of, yeah. I was like, oh no, it's so uncomfortable. It's so uncomfortable being honest with myself. And then I have to be honest with other people as well. This is a nightmare. Why did I do this? Why am I here? Oh God.
What's... I'm just imagining you on that Vipassana retreat, like coming out of it and just having that reaction.
Yeah.
It's so funny. Yeah. So good. that needs to get added to the play.
Okay.
That moment needs to be added to the play.
Actually, I wrote something. Yeah. I wrote something about my doing the 10-day Vipassana for the first time, because my God, it's such a roller coaster. Yeah, it's such a roller coaster.
Anything you want to share about it?
No, I don't want to bore you to death. No, but I mean, I think what was funny was like, I have this picture that I drew of day 2, and it's like green and pink and there's butterflies on it. And it literally says, this is so embarrassing. It says, I am beautiful. So embarrassing. That's so embarrassing. I just felt like, I was like, oh my God, this is bliss. I was like riding this wave of like meditation ecstasy, basically. Whatever dopamine hit I was getting from that was wild. I just felt unbelievable. And then I surfed that wave straight into some kind of like brick wall of, oh my God, like all the things in life that you think are outside of you actually live inside you. And so even when you're like in this beautiful place on this gorgeous meditation retreat with all of these like wonderful enlightened people, everything starts to drive you crazy. And even the like salt shaker and the pepper pot in front of you start to take on the shapes of your real life, and you realize that your mind just starts creating all this drama for you, even though there's nothing going on, literally. And it was such a wild experience to kind of sit there and be like, oh my God, I'm the one creating all of my own drama. This is a nightmare. It's me. I'm the problem. And I was like, I can't stay here. I can't do this. This is way too hard. Living with myself and my own thoughts is going to try. This is unbearable. I can't do this. That was a really big learning. And one I have to remember all the time is like, I, as a perfectionist, which again is a kind of violence on yourself, I would try to like shame and blame myself into and like kind of shake myself up and give myself these kinds of like talkings to make myself do stuff. And sometimes, to be honest with you, they work in the short term, and in the long term, they fail you miserably. Like they just do not work. The only way that I have learned to change my patterns to show up for myself better, to change in the ways I want to change and grow, is to be loving towards myself. So getting to be in the room with that person at that moment was a massive gift.
It's amazing. I love it how someone that you can attend a class with can become such a big teacher for you when you allow it to be. And someone who wasn't the leader or the guide of the group can have such an impact on you. Did you want to, speaking about love, did you want to share is it the practice that you went through recently? Is that what you?
The ring.
Yeah, the ring.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's sweet of you to remember I mentioned that.
Yeah.
I guess having gone through this odyssey, which has been the last, 7 years, I was like, okay, I kind of feel like I've got to a place, and this will continue forever, where I want to celebrate where I ended up after I kind of left land, it felt like. And I did a ritual just a day of celebrating with my friends and chosen family, and they each bought me this ring which has 22 petals on it, and each of them bought one. And I've just never owned anything so valuable in my life, because to me it represents the life that I've built, which was the one that I really wanted, which was one that was made up of community and my roots and faith and trust. And in some funny way, it signals to me that even though I have no outward signs of my success, save for this crazy one-woman play I've written, I don't even have my degree yet. It signals to me that, for me, I achieved what I wanted to achieve for myself.
Wow.
So that's pretty cool. I love that every time I look down on my finger, I can see all of the faces of the people who bought it for me. You're amazing at holding space. You're so kind. The amount of people who've probably sat in this chair and been as emotional as I have, and you don't turn away. It's amazing.
It's easy with you.
That's very kind. Thank you.
It's really easy because it's really heartfelt, and you've shared so much of me before today and today that I felt like you created that space for me to sit with you before today and today.